Brian Hilliard here, author of the best-selling book, Networking Like a Pro, and creator of the popular program, How to Get Higher Paying Coaching Clients Without Being Pushy. And I am fired up here today because today we're going to tackle something that people don't really like to talk about too much, but is in a lot of people's head, which is simply this. You know what? I wonder if maybe I'm charging too much for my coaching services. You know, people are like, boy, and I've had this myself. People are like, boy, you know what? I'm trying to talk to people. They're saying I'm great, but they're not able to afford me. Maybe I'm just charging too much. Is it my pricing that's the problem? You know, and like I said, this is something that has happened to me when I first got started, and even as I was going down the road, I was having a devil of a time getting people to work with me, at my rates, because what was happening was I was talking to people, I was adding value, they said that it was great, came time for the money, and all of a sudden they couldn't, afford me at all. And I was having that a lot of the times, to the point where I was thinking to myself, well, geez, maybe it's me. Maybe I'm charging the wrong amount. Maybe my pricing is off. And to be perfectly honest with you, that was one of the reasons why I started working with coaches and consultants to help them build an audience and get higher paying coaching clients. Because what I found was I was running into a lot of folks who had a world-class training background and had a strong commitment too, but they just didn't have the right systems and processes for attracting people who could actually afford their rates, which is why what I do is I work with coaches and consultants to help them create a step-by-step program so that they can get higher paying coaching clients without being pushy, salesy, or otherwise over the top. So what we're going to get into is it you? Is your pricing right? Are you charging too much? And the answer, interestingly enough, is probably, for most people, yes and no. Let me get into that. The yes part, which is you might be charging too much for the people that you're engaged with right now. So if you think of price and you think of obviously the audience, right? Your price might be too much for the audience that you're trying to talk to, okay? So in that case, the answer is yes. No, in the sense that just because the price is here and the audience is here doesn't mean that the price actually shouldn't be up here. And you're like, well, Brian, how could that be? I'm already not getting it down here. That doesn't mean that the price shouldn't be up here and your audience should be up here. See, part of the problem when it comes to pricing and when it gets to higher paying coaching clients and all that other stuff, we think of the audience as being stagnant and static, and the price as being something that goes up and down, right? Well, I'll just lower my price to get to this audience. Well, how about we up our audience and up the price? Your pricing in a lot of ways probably isn't the problem. The problem is the audience. The problem is maybe the messaging. The problem is the communication of the services. One of the things I talk about is making yourself more consumable. So there's different problems, I'm sure, but a lot of times the pricing is not usually the number one or two problem. Now, if you want to talk about this a little bit more and just kind of really hash this out, because this is something that's confusing, it can be confusing for a lot of people, by all means, let's set up a quick little 15-minute complimentary laser coaching session, all right? And what we can do is we can talk a little bit about yourself, your practice, and what it is that you're doing to move yourself forward. I've been a coach since 2001, and I have no problems giving you some different insights and lessons that I've learned to help move me forward. Now, don't worry, this is not going to be some type of sales pitch in disguise or anything like that. Absolutely not. We're just going to sit down, we're going to talk over the phone, or we'll probably do a video call. I usually do that with Zoom or something like that. Do a quick little video call, 15 minutes, talk about yourself, your business, and how you can move forward. If you want to do that, go to practicebuilderblog.com/talk. All right, that's www.practicebuilderblog.com/talk. My calendar will come up and we'll set up a quick 15 minutes to be able to chat real quick. Another thing you can do if you want is you can swing on by our Facebook page. We've actually got a group called How to Get Higher Paying Coaching Clients. Type that up in the search bar in Facebook, but remember to get the groups, okay? That can be a little confusing if you're not really sure. Type that in, then go to the groups, and you will see a picture of yours truly right there moving forward, Join it, we'll let you in, and you will be able to be a part of the group. All right, so 2 ways you can get started on that, but in the meantime, my name is Brian Hilliard, saying so long, take care, and thank you for your time.